Doodlebud, today we have a cool review and giveaway of no, not this sweet microscope setup, but a little mini handheld version. Comes in pink, blue, and black, and we're doing a giveaway. You guys are going to get the pink one. So it's a little handheld version. I show you what this is all about. Play around with it. These things are super fun for doing nib work, so I'm going to show you that as well. So this little handheld version is the same brand, Andonstar, is who sent me the large format here, which is great. This model number, this is on the box, the AD122. Now it's a microscope. It does have a little telescopic lens. That's not sort of the strength of the unit. It works okay, but really on the microscopic side, it does a really, really good job. I believe it's about 50 times magnification. It's real simple. You just turn it on, hold it for a couple seconds. Up comes the splash screen. It's illuminated. You got some LED rings down there to light it up. And then there you go. You can see already, you can do it by hand. There's the focus here on the side. So I just use my hand on there. And then you could start to focus on different things. I'll have some example pictures here for you as well. It does come with some accessories. You get a little mini tripod with some type of little lanyard to hold on to. SD card already installed here in the unit. And then you have your little USB cable to charge it. And I think you can hook it up to your computer as well. So let's roll through this. I'll show you sort of the gist of it, how it works. We'll look at some nibs. This is a fountain pen channel, so that's probably the thing you're going to use it for the most. But it's really nice, better than a loop for sure. You can take pictures to sort of, check on your pens if you're tweaking nibs before and after as well, if you're doing grinds, or if you just, want to get a nice up close shot of anything around the house and, you need something a little bit better than those little magnifying loops. So let's go through this. So I have it set up here on the tripod. That is kind of my only gripe with the unit, is the tripod is pretty flimsy for something of this size, especially this weight. You can see if I just give it a little bit, it's going to fall forward. So it's quite a heavy load for this. The base there, the platform isn't quite as wide as it needs to be. So you actually have to mess around with this a fair amount at the right angle. So it's going to be stable. I'm going to have to actually readjust by hand. But if you do have a better tripod at home, I recommend using it if you want to have that type of setup. So I have everything set up. I have this Eversharp Skyline pen. I'm going to be checking out the nib here. So I realize I have a video of a video, but I thought I'd just show you what it looks like. So I am going to record this on the unit and use the footage and splice it in there on the video as well. I have it on here. So if you're going to be doing max magnification, so this is pretty much maxed out right here. Of course, it's quite sensitive, so be mindful. But you just get in the right mode. You can do still pictures or video. I'm just going to hit video. I'm going to, it looks like it's recording there. And so then I can come up, do a nice close-up of the nib. So maybe I'm looking for alignment or time gap, or I'm just checking for features, surface features that are on here as well. You see you can get some really, really good magnification. The image comes in quite clear. I am at max magnification, so it is tricky to do the focus and try to shoot a video all at the same time. Let's see if we can get some letters and some of the scroll work down here as well. There you go. So, hopefully it's going to show up clear on the phone here that I'm recording, but also on the video that I'm going to attempt to use in the screen. But really nice features. You can, if you're checking for little issues on a pen, or just, of course, this doesn't have to be just for pens. If you want to look at a leaf or a bumblebee, you can look at that as well. I've gone ahead and set up my Franklin Christoph pen case on here to have a look at the fabric. Really great clarity that comes out of this microscope. I'm really impressed. So if you have any detailed work to look at, it's great. Next up is the Gravitas Sentry brass with the paisley pattern that's laser etched on there, laser ablation. You can see the machine marks on the pen body itself and the individual points that are etched, laser ablated onto the brass. Let's get a little bit closer. You can see those little laser pew-pew marks, as Ben Walsh likes to call them, at Gravitas, and we'll get even a little bit closer. The focus is tough. Now look at those little machine marks. It's amazing what you can pick up, and there they are as well. So those are the little shots that come from each laser pulse. And now this is the tip on my Lamy 2000 extra fine nib that I ground down to a cursive italic. It's really nice. I've been enjoying it a lot. Let's go further along the pen. This is the metal section there. That's the filler hole. You can see that little burr. and a little close-up of the Macleron as well. Now this is my Mont Blanc 149 that I ground. It's a fine cursive italic as well. Super smooth. This nib is right where I like it. So that one I took a little bit more time on. There's the ebonite feed, but there's that nib. Speaking of ebonite, we have the Kiwi Pens Jumbo ACR, the largest I have in green. So this is what the ebonite looks like up close, which is, yeah, cool texture to it. And now this is, keeping on the Lamy train, this is my Lamy Dialogue 3 Extra Fine that I ground the opposite way. So it's an Architect nib. I really like this one. This pen works, suits it quite well. I really, really enjoy it. This is the black nib that they have. So it's the black with the gold. It really looks sharp on that Lamy Dialogue 3 with that two-tone nib. So obviously my channel is focused on fountain pens. So a lot of the samples we looked at today were fountain pen related, but this would work on anything. This would be a great gift for a kid, for a little budding scientist who's into this kind of stuff. Handheld, they can use it. You know, it's not waterproof or anything like that, so you got to be careful. You know, probably once a kid is maybe 7 or 8, they could use this by themselves. My 6-year-old, she needs some help with this or else it's going to get bashed. But yeah, it looks great. Like, I don't know how the video showed up on the review. I'll find out shortly. But on the screen, it's pretty darn clear. It's very helpful for things like, you know, if you're grinding a nib and adjusting it and tuning it, want to make sure you're on. It was cool to see what the different materials look like, the different coatings and finishes, and the different nib grinds. So the Architect Extra Fine, I've looked at it through the loop, but it's very tough to see. It's the first time I've seen it on magnification. It's not too bad. And that recent cursive italic I've done on my Lamy 2000. But yeah, this is the Gravitas pen that we were looking at earlier there. You can see all the laser work that gets done on there, the paisley pattern. It's very different story when you're up close with the microscope. But all in all, this is a great little unit. Link will be down in the bottom in the description. How you win it, obviously, be a subscriber. Give me a thumbs up and then leave a comment, but not just any comment. This is how you got to win for all those people who just see the review and go, oh, giveaway. I'll just throw a comment in. The comment has to be pen related. So I want to hear from you. What is your current favorite pen that you have? Or maybe your next Grail pen you really, really want to get. So either your current favorite pen or one you're really hoping to get one day. That will be the comment. If you don't leave a comment that's like that, oh, you're not going to win. So anyways, that's all I got for today. Good luck to everybody. This is a slick little tool. We got to catch you next time.